Hello, I want to give you a tutorial on this deck. I called the, what is this called? I forgot what it's called. The Destiny Junk of Elements. Alright, I'm going to show you the first cards I put in here. Inside the extra deck, I put Drill Warrior. He's a good stammer, basically. He could, like, cut his attack in half and attack you directly. Then you could discard one card and remove from play. Remove from play. And then bring him back the following turn, but also you get one monster out of the graveyard from this. It gets drawn to your hand. Alright, I put number 39, Utopia. His ability, he can negate 2 attacks long he has XCs on him. Once his XCs are gone, any monster attackable, he will be destroyed. Another Utopia. Alright, Junk Berserker, I put him in here because if you, when you synchro summon him out on the field, you can remove one junk monster from your graveyard and remove from play, and then subtract that amount from the attacking amount from that monster. And he's basically a good card. He's an ultra rare, you know. Alright, I put one Junk Warrior in here because that actually will work together with the Junk Berserker. Because let's say I throw this out on the field. You know, I have this in the graveyard. I remove from play. Let's say I'm going against Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Now he's 23 left. Then I can attack him and destroy him. Alright. Alright, I put Nitro Warrior in here. He actually is a good card to put inside your deck. Because every time you activate a spell card, when he attacks, he gains 1,000. And also, when he attacks a defense monster, you can change it to attack position, then attack. That's real good about him. So let's say he attacks attacking position monster and destroy it. He could change a defensive monster to attack and then attack again, basically. Alright, now here's into the deck. Alright, I put one Misfortune. That is good in case you're going against a strong monster like Blue Eyes. You could inflict 1,500 damage rate to your opponent. Defense draw, if you don't have no monsters on the field, every piece of damage you will receive becomes 0. Shining Knight. Basically, Shining Knight, when he's in defense, he become level 4. That's good for the XYZs. Destiny Hero Blade Master. He's basically good to strengthen up the Destiny heroes that I run in this deck. That's why it's called the Destiny Junk of Elements. I put one MST, one D Shield, a Destiny Hero Defender, D Spirit, Fighting Spirit. This is in case your opponent controls a lot of monsters, you gain 300 for it. Alright, I'm gonna explain. I forgot to explain these. D Spirit is if you control. Let's say I control Shining Knight. Let's say I control Shining Knight. If I play D Spirit, I could bring one Destiny hero from my hand, special summon him onto the field. And Destiny Defender is a good card because he has massive defense. The only thing bad side I'm about to say about this card is that he gives your opponent one extra draw card during their standby phase. MST destroys cards. Everybody knows that. Let's see. Alright, I run 2 Junk Synchros in this deck. Tools of 7 man. This actually would be good if somebody try to pull out Regekai Break. You could destroy it. I run one Destiny Hero Dogma, common rare, as you can see. His ability is when he only can be special summoned by removing 3 monsters from play, but one of them have to be a Destiny hero. But when he's summoned onto the field, you can activate his effect. During your opponent's next standby phase, their life points is cut in half. So let's say your opponent has 8,000, you cut it straight in half, so now it's 4,000. It's easier for you to destroy them. Alright, Regekai Break. I just mentioned this card. This card is actually good to get monsters that you don't want on the field, or spell cards or anything like that you don't want on the field. Alright, I throw in Elemental Hero. That's why I call this the Destiny Junk of Elements. Swords of Villain Light, as you can see. This is a good card. It stalls, so that way you can get your monsters. Drill Synchron, basically, when he attacks a warrior monster and it happens to be stronger, you could, I believe you can inflict the damage rate, the battle damage difference between your monster and the warrior card. Then you could draw one effect since you use the effect of this card. Call of the Hunted. Let's say I have my Junk Berserker in my graveyard. I want to bring him back. I use Call of the Hunted to bring him back, you know. Junk Barrage. Junk Barrage actually is one of the best equipped cards you can put in the Junk deck. So I could basically combine the junks with the elemental heroes and the destiny heroes. But it's actually a good card to put in the deck with the junk monsters. Because let's say I have Mr. Nitro over here. I equip this card to him, right? I equip this card to him. When I attack, let's say I attack, let's say since I activated the effect, now he's 30. I attack Dogma, right? When this card is destroyed, your opponent is inflicted the original attack of the monster. So basically, if your opponent has 2,000 left, game over. Basically, you won the whole entire duel. Basically, it is a good card to have in the junk deck. All right, let's see. All right, I run Elemental Hero Sparkman. Good for having be able to use XYZs. Magical Cylinder negates the attack and reflects the damage that you would have taken to your opponent. Good card to have. Draining Shield. It negates the attack, but you gain the attacking monster's attack to your life points. Alright, here's one of my favorites. Quick Draw Synchron. He could be special summoned from your hand by removing one monster card, taking one monster card and sending it to the graveyard. And also, what I like about him is because he could be used as a substitute for any Synchron monster, basically. Any Synchron he could be substituted for. Alright, Feather Wind. This is for my elemental hero Avion. Basically, it negates the activation of a spell or trap card and destroy it automatically. D-Time. If I control an elemental hero and he gets destroyed by battle, or he's removed from the field completely, it don't even have to be destroyed by battle. I could look in my deck for a destiny hero that's equal numbers or less number of stars. Basically, good card. Quillball Hedgehog. Basically, if I control a tuner on the field, I can special summon him on the field. You know, basically good card. But when when you use his ability, he's automatically removed for play, unless you have junk Synchron. Explorer Synchron. Basically, a good monster to bring back Synchron monsters from the graveyard. As you can see, he's a holographic. He's not no rare or nothing like that. I think he's a common, but yeah, he's a good card. Another junk. Magical Mallet allows you to go into your deck, basically, and actually to put 2 cards from your hand to your deck, and then shuffle. Or you can put any amount actually if you want to, but I usually put 2. But it is a good card because it allows you to shuffle your deck, and then you go after you're done shuffling your deck, you draw the same exact amount you put in your deck. So basically, it's a good card. Oh, this is one of the best cards that I think so far I have in this deck. Remote Revenge. Let's say somebody tried to use Ragekai Break against me. I could activate this effect, and I'll take the exact same effect, but I'll use it against the opponent. Basically, this card does when the person activates a trap to destroy one monster, you can change it from your monster to their monster, so you automatically destroy their monster without your monster taking any damage. Basically, it's a good card. Another Magical Mallet. Destiny Hero Doomlord. His special ability, when he's faced up in attack mode, you can remove one monster from play, and it will stay out till your second standby phase. It's actually a good card. Elemental Hero Clayman. Another Quillball. Swords of Villain Light. Go Blindberg, I believe his name is. Alright, this card you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand when you put this card, when you normal summon this card on the field, basically. Trident Warrior. This is a good card, actually, if you want to use with Shining Knight. Let's say you get Shining Knight and this card in your hand together. Basically, you can XYZ in one turn. So, let's say I throw down Trident Warrior. I can activate his special ability. I can special summon the monster, level 3 monster or lower. Now he's on the field. Since he's in defense, I special summon him. I can bring out Utopia. So, basically, it's actually a quick way to get your number cards out onto the field. Alright. Alright, Monster Reborn, I always run one of these. That way I can bring back any monster I need to, you know, or bring back an opponent's strong monster. Another Defender. Turd Warrior is actually one of the strongest cards in my deck. He's actually one of the strongest cards in my deck because if let's say I have this out on the field, my Junk Berserker, right, and I want a monster with more edge and more strength to it, I tribute him and I bring out Turd Warrior on the field. Turd Warrior gains equal to Junk Berserker's attack, basically. So basically, he will be, let's see, 27 and 1,200. So he will be 3,900. Alright, so that actually is good to put in the deck, to run with your deck. Another card I actually like to put in this deck is Elemental Hero Stratos. Stratos is a good card because you could actually I believe you could destroy spell cards with this card, and you basically could bring out, or you could bring out Destiny heroes or evil heroes or elemental heroes basically with this card. So this card is good, but you only can run one of these in your deck. It's a good card though, trust me. I used it in a duel about yesterday, and I won like 4 duels. So trust me, this is a good card. And basically that's my Destiny Destiny Junk of Elements. So if you like it, just subscribe to this message, not message, to this video, and just let me know. Message me if you want to see any other type of deck, and I'll let you know. And if you're willing to trade any cards or anything like that. All right, all right.